Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah, wa ba'd. So apologies for the delay. Two projectors failed on us. Alhamdulillah, we had a third projector. So we'll be a fourth projector just in case the third one also goes. So let's move on. We're on chapter 3. Today we're going to be learning some new vocabulary. Let's repeat the words together with me. Faqir, poor. Ghani, rich or wealthy. They're opposites, as you can see. Mu'min, a believer. Nabi, prophet. Insan, person. Rasul, messenger. Yeah. Wide. Dayyiq, narrow. Don't forget the shadda, that's a kasra, remember? It's under the shadda. Nadhif, clean. Wasikh, dirty. Azim, great or magnificent. And if you said azim, then our Quranic pronunciation class is coming up inshallah in January. Hakim, wise. Rahim, merciful. And zalim, tyrant or an oppressor. Okay, so these are the nouns and adjectives we're going to be doing. Some other words, proper nouns. Muhammadun, it's Muhammad. Musa, Moses. Notice, what's his letter called? This ya? Alif maqsura. It's actually an alif. Good. Fir'aunu, Pharaoh. Allahu, God. And then huna, here. Hunaka, there. Jiddan, very. And huwa, he, or it can mean it also. Okay, so we're going to learn how to use all of these today, inshallah, if Allah wills. So the first thing we're going to learn is the attributive adjective. Now we learned another type already, and that was called the predicate adjective. So now we're going to learn a different type of adjective called the attributive adjective. Now remember, you don't need to know all these grammatical terms for the exam. If you know them, they may help you, but you don't need to worry about sitting there and memorizing all the terms, okay? So what is an attributive adjective? It's basically an adjective that directly describes a noun. So the difference between the predicate adjective, it did not directly describe it. It described the noun, but it did not directly describe a noun, right? And the second thing is that it must agree with the noun that it's describing in its being definite or indefinite. And that's not the case with the predicate adjective. So let's take a look at some examples here. So this sentence we learned before. Al-waladu saghirun. The boy is young. By now you should get this down. You should understand how to form this. This word saghirun, young, it's a predicate adjective. What's known as. Why? Because just look at the meaning. The boy is young. So you're describing the boy, but is coming in between. So you're not directly describing him. You're talking about the boy, and then you say, well, what about him? Oh, I wanted to let you know that he's. So this is an adjective, but it's not a direct adjective. Therefore, it's not an attributive adjective. But take a look at this example. Waladun saghirun. Now you've not seen this construction before, but both of them have a tanween. Un and un. Waladun saghirun means a young boy. That is an attributive adjective. It's known as. This saghirun is an attributive adjective. This saghirun is a predicate adjective. So what's the difference? They look the same. Saghirun, saghirun. The difference is, you see this has a un and this has a u. Don't agree together. They don't have the same, they don't both take tanween. One takes a dhamma, one takes tanween. Here, they agree, they're equal. Un and un. That's what makes it a direct adjective. So, a young boy is directly describing the boy rather than the boy is young. So you have to understand the difference between these two sentences. The boy is young, a young boy. So the first one, is this a complete sentence? The boy is young? Yes, it is. If you walk up to someone and say, I want to tell you something. The boy is young. So, thank you for telling me that. If you walk up to someone and say, I want to tell you something. A young boy. The person sitting there, what about him? What are you talking about? What's the rest of the sentence? It's not a complete sentence. So you have to make a complete sentence. You use this subject and predicate. This waladun saghirun is an attributive adjective. Alright, take a look at this one. Al-waladu saghiru. Al-waladu saghiru. They both have al and they both have u. So u and u, you get the young boy. Where does the the come from? Because of the al. So you have to put the al both. And that's exactly what this little rule right here means. The attributive adjective must agree with the noun that it's describing in its state of being definite or indefinite. So where's the noun here? Which one is the noun? Waladun is the noun. What about here? Which one is the noun? Al-waladu is the noun. It's the person, right? Where's the adjective? Saghirun, as-saghiru. So it has to agree in its state. So waladun is indefinite, a boy. So therefore, we learn what does waladun mean? A boy. What does kitabun mean? A book, right? So indefinite. So what you do is, because it has an it's indefinite, you make the adjective also indefinite. So indefinite, indefinite. That's how you know it's attributive adjective. Here, al-waladu, definite because of the al. So you make the adjective also definite by adding the al, removing the tanween. Same rule that you... So when you add a al to waladun, what happens? The tanween goes away and you're left with one vowel. You're left with al-waladu. Exactly. So this is what's happening. So attributive adjective agrees. This one does not agree. Al-waladu saghirun. So you got a u and a un, they don't agree. One way to think about it is, if they rhyme, they're attributive adjectives. If they don't rhyme, they're not going to be attributive adjectives. It's not always the case, but right now it works for you. Right? So waladun saghirun. Al-waladu saghiru. Short vowel, tanween, tanween. So that's the way it works. These are both attributive adjectives. This is not. This is a predicate adjective. The main difference between the two is they agree, and this forms a complete sentence. This does not form a complete sentence. Okay? So knowing that, let's take a look. It does not form a complete sentence. So the attributive adjective itself, like this example right here, waladun saghirun or al-waladu saghiru, you can actually take that component and you can place it in the position of the subject or the predicate in one of these equational sentences. So you could take that combination, waladun saghirun, and place it in a predicate, and then you could put another subject there. Right? So we're going to see how to do that. So here's an example. Ar-rajulu nabiyyun qawiyyun. The man is a strong prophet. Right? So what does ar-rajulu mean? The man. We should have that down. So if I ask you, what does ar-rajulu mean? You say, the man. If I say, ar-rajulu nabiyyun, don't look at the next word. Ar-rajulu nabiyyun. What does that mean? The man is a prophet. You have to have that down by now. So now that you got that down, how would I say the man is tall? Ar-rajulu tawilun. So we got that sentence down. Now what we're doing is, we're adding another adjective, which is an attributive adjective, onto nabi. So nabiyyun qawiyyun. So if you remove ar-rajul, okay, and you just look at nabiyyun qawiyyun, what does that mean? A strong prophet. The adjective always comes after. Okay, so a strong prophet. So what's happening here? You add ar-rajulu in the subject, you get ar-rajulu, the man, is nabiyyun qawiyyun. You just extend the sentence. So we know what nabiyyun qawiyyun means, and we know what ar-rajulu nabiyyun means. So what you do is, you want to add the word qawi in there, you add it after nabi, because it's directly describing the word nabiyyun. That's what happens. That's number one. Number two, al-waladu saghiru qaribun. Now remove the word saghir. Just put your finger over it. Imagine it's not there anymore. We got al-waladu qaribun. What does al-waladu qaribun mean? The boy is near. So we should know that by now. Right? Now, remove the word qaribun. What does al-waladu saghiru mean? The young boy. So now what we're doing is we're throwing the young boy, into the place of the boy in the previous sentence. So the young boy is near. Al-waladu saghiru qaribun. Another way to look at it, if you want to just conceptualize it mathematically, for those of you who are technologically inclined, just look at the equal sign that we had seen before. So take an example. Musa equals Nabiyyun Qawiyyun. Right? This is the is part of the sentence. So Musa is a noun, Nabiyyun is a noun, Qawiyyun is an attributive adjective because it agrees, and un. And what happens is the noun forms the subject of the sentence. You get the is in the middle, equal sign, and the predicate of the sentence becomes Nabiyyun Qawiyyun. That's the way it is. Like 2 blocks you're filling in. Yeah? Take a look at another example. Al-waladu saghiru. Al-waladu is the noun. As-saghiru is the attributive adjective. How do you know it's attributive? U and u, it agrees. Al and al, it agrees. So they're attributive adjective. It's not a predicate adjective. This al-waladu saghiru becomes the subject of the sentence. So what does al-waladu saghiru mean? What does al-waladu saghiru mean? The young boy. Right? The young boy or the small boy. Right? If you said the boy is small or the boy is young, you lost it. Because there's no is yet. This little combination of words is being put into the subject. And the is comes between the subject and the predicate of the sentence, grammatically. So you got al-waladu saghiru, the young boy or the small boy, is qaribun. That's the predicate adjective, and it's the predicate of the sentence. So the young boy is near. Let's try another example, okay? Let's change this. Oh, you're going to be doing this in your homework, so let's just go straight to your homework. So, okay, last thing before you get to your homework. Any number of attributive adjectives may directly describe a noun, and you're simply stringing them together. So take a look at this example. الطالب الصغير الجديد الغني مسلم. So where is the subject of the sentence? This is the subject. الطالب الصغير الجديد الغني equal sign equals is Muslimun. How do you know? Because you got a al and al and al and an al. U. These 3 are all attributive adjectives that are describing at-talibu. They're all describing at-talibu, and then the predicate, the is something at the end, is Muslimun. So you get at-talib. What does at-talibu mean? The student. What does as-saghiru mean? Small or young. Al-jadid mean new. Al-ghani mean rich. So now you're just describing it, and you say, okay, the young, new, rich student is, what is he? Muslimun. The Muslim or a Muslim? A Muslim, because Muslimun. الطالب الصغير الجديد الغني مسلم. Let's make a small change. We want to say the opposite of this sentence. 100% opposite. So leave at-talib. No, everything opposite. So at-talib changes to teacher. Saghir changes to kabir. Jadid changes to qadim. Ghani changes to faqir. And Muslim changes to kafir. Now let's make this sentence exact 100% opposite of the sentence. Write it down right now and try it. See if you can get it. Yes. The young طالب الصغير الجيد. Qadim would work if you take him as being an old student who's been there for a long time. If you take it in that context. Yeah. Because the Kabiru already handled his age. Ghaniyu, there actually is no Ghaniyun. You mean Al-Ghaniyu? Yes. No, after, in between the Al-Ghaniyu and Muslim, there's a is. It comes in between the two words. It just automatically comes. You don't see it. It just comes. Who needs more time? Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Who's got something? So, a new student. Who doesn't have something? Okay. So we got nothing basically. Alright, come on, just try something. Okay, sure. Yes. الأستاذ الكبير القديم الفقير كافر. Exact. Right, and if we were to read that in one breath, how would we read that? Why not what? فاعل وفقير الفقير because it has al. Because al-ghani has al, al-faqir will have al as well. Yeah. Go ahead, read it in one breath. No, 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 no. Connect it, connect it. Not al-ustazu al-kabiru. Kafi? Run. Yeah, I didn't hear the run. Good. So it's al-ustazu al-kabiru al-qadimu al-faqiru kafirun. Good. All right. Who can tell me what that means? Bismillah.
The teacher is older, it is bigger, older, and poor.
The, the teacher is bigger, older, poor, and kafir. And unbeliever. Nope. Who else? Well, what was wrong with that? Paul, what was wrong with that? It's the most important thing is where the word is coming. Your is came too early. Yes.
The big old poor teacher is unbeliever.
The big, poor, old teacher is an unbeliever. Exactly. So the is came right before the last word, and that's the key. So you have to be able to understand where the subject and the predicate is. It's very easy. Just look where the al is and where there's no al. In between the al and the no al comes an is. Now it's very easy to see that. Just look at the sentence. Where's the space between the als and the no als? Right between the Ghani and Muslim. That's where the word is will come. So the word where the word is comes is extremely important. Okay? Yes, question.
When you said that in English, you said an unbeliever, but when you say Muslim, you say a.
Yes.
So is that same distinction in Arabic as well?
No. So in Arabic, you don't. So when you say a Muslim or an unbeliever, there's no distinction between a and an in Arabic. Un gives you the normal. As long as it's indefinite, you get a indefinite. So a, an, or even some. These all three translations work. Okay. Yes. The first four words are definite, and the last word is not definite. It's indefinite. Yeah. Got it? All right. So let's do some practice. So read them out loud, rewrite them with all the vowels, and translate them into English. So do the first four. It's a good test for you. Yeah. The first four. Yes. Yeah. Al-Ustazul Kabirul. Unless it's one of the combining ones. Yeah, that, with the shadda. Then you connect it with the shadda. Oh. Who needs more time for the first four? Okay.
I'm doing the last.
Okay, let's take a look at what we got. Who would like to share number one? Number one, the easiest one. Going once, going twice. Yes, bismillah. What? No, first you have to say it. Baytun kabirun. Baytun kabir. What does it mean? A big house. Very good. Number two, the second easiest one. Who would like to take this one? Ali. Thank you. Wait. Waladun ghaniyun. A rich boy. Very good. Number three. Number three. Ahmad. An-Nabiyul Faqiru. Is that what you said? Did you say Al-Faqirun? No. Faqir. Remember, Al and Tanween never mix. It's like oil and water. If you ever hear yourself say Al and then Un, you got it wrong. So, An-Nabiyul Faqiru. Yeah. What does that mean? Nope. The messenger is poor? The poor prophet, actually. Yeah, we just translate Nabi as prophet, Rasul as messenger. But you got that part. But remember, no is. Why no is? Right? It would be, if you took away the al from faqir, you would get is. So this is what kind of adjective? The faqir. It is definite, yes, it's definite. What type of adjective is it? Is it a predicate adjective or attributive adjective? Direct or indirect? Huh? Okay, that's fine. We got a lifeline. You can utilize. Who can tell me? Is this predicate or is this attributive? Is it direct or indirect adjective? Attributive, correct? Is that direct or indirect? Direct, exactly. How do you know it's direct? Because they both have al and they both have u. So they agree. So whenever they agree in form, then you know it's attributive direct adjective. Okay, so that's the way it is. If you take away, how do you say the prophet is poor? An-Nabiyyu Faqirun. So you take away the al and you bring the tanween back. An-Nabiyyu faqirun. But this is An-Nabiyyu al-Faqiru, the poor prophet. Number 4. Who would like to do number 4? Yes, Bismillah. Al-Jabal al-Saghiru qawiyyun. Good connection, yes. What does that mean? The small mountain is strong. Very good. Al-Jabal al-Saghiru qawiyyun. All right, and we'll stop here and we'll break for Maghrib and come back and you can continue doing the first 5 of these ones, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Which is a device. One of the brother who repeated class with me. So he was out of town. So came back and he was the sort of can I get you faster? And I just said yes sir. No listen. Then I was driving. I said okay. And I think no, I should not do this because the sheikh said nobody's allowed to do that. So
Yes.
so and
Why does he want it?
he has to just he's,
Look at the videos.
right.
He passed the class or he failed the
No,
class? He passed the class.
he got 80.5.
It's you can give him the videos. Yeah, you can let him use your account, inshallah. Don't let him take any exams.
No, he's not going to take it.
Inshallah. Yeah, you can let him watch the videos. No problem.
Okay.
Okay?
I told him I will send him the message.
That's good. No. If he didn't pass, I would
No,
say
he
no,
did.
but he passed, then
Yeah.
okay, no problem. Okay, inshallah, no problem. Good, alhamdulillah, very good. Try it. We do. Try it every week. 785 00 19. Do you know what time approximately they have in Geneva? Take my email down as well. I'm very good. It's easier for me. Mustafa, MUSTAFA at IIOC.com. You can text me as well. So look, you're trying to say, what's the difference between budget and not, right? Okay. So you want to have other or no other? You put al-masjid. Now, the car is direct. So if it's direct, and the noun has
was the answer for
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
Test. Okay. Who needs more time for the 4? More time? The first 5, actually. Who needs more time? Okay.
It's not regular HDMI. It's not plugging in. This one right here, right?
Yeah.
Sure looks like it, but doesn't.
Maybe
It might be a display port.
Maybe laptops have a different type of HDMI.
Well, sometimes it looks about the right size. So, I mean, there's two different styles coming out, but some have
You wanna do-
they call it a display port or something like that.
Maybe this one.
Or may need an adapter for it. So,
You do some research on that?
yeah,
Right.
yeah, we'll check into it when you're not busy.
I'll get back to class. Okay. Who needs more time? Who's done? Okay. So I got 0 hands on who needs more time and 0 hands on who's done. Something is really problematic there. The first 5. First 5. Who's done with the first 5? Okay. And who needs more time for the first 5? See, this is why democracy doesn't work, right? People don't vote. All right. So, who would like to share number 1? Yes. Tawi, lu or lun? Lun. Baytun tawilun. Good, a long house. Huh? The ra? Where was the ra? Tawilun. La, lam. Lam, yeah, it's a lam. No, it's a lam. Tawilun. Alright, number 2. Number 2. And it's okay if you make a mistake. It's not a problem. No one's gonna laugh at you. If they do, I will kick them out of the class. Okay. Alright. Yes. Bismillah. The short boy. Al-waladu al-qasir. Good. Now read it together. Al-waladu al-qasiru. Very good. The short boy. Alright. Number 3. Who would like to try number 3? Ali, number 3.
الرجل الرجل القديم
الرجل
قديم
القديم. Very, very close. الرجل القديم. Who would like to make us one adjustment to his? Huh? Kabiru. Because we don't use qadim for ancient. So, الرجل الكبير. And read it together, connected.
الرجل
الرجل الكبير. Good. Good. Okay, number 4. Number 4. Bushra. Masjidun Kabir. I couldn't hear the rest. Kabirun? Yes. Masjidun Kabirun. A large mosque. So and Masjidun Kabirun. Good. Who got that right? Who wrote that down? Okay, good. I'm going to start calling on all of you now. So, number 5. The messenger is old. Go ahead, Mom. An-Nabiyyu Qadimu. Okay. 2 modifications needed. Because for messenger, we don't, for a prophet we use Nabi. For messenger we use Rasul. Yeah. So what is it then? Ar-Rasulu Qadimu. Who would like to make one adjustment to that? Bushra. Kabiru. Yes, good adjustment. So Kabiru. One more adjustment. Kabiru with a dhamma at the end. Kabirun. The is comes in anyways. So that's right. So when you say kabirun, that's what gives it tanween. So the messenger has al, and kabir should not have al. That's how you draw the line. One has al, one doesn't have al. Yeah. Kabirun. Good. Okay. Good. All right. Let's move on. The rest is for homework. As you can see, there's 15 of them, so you get enough practice. The proper noun. So what is a proper noun? Who can tell me what a proper noun is? Yes. A name, basically. That's all it is. Proper noun is a name. So it refers to the name of a person or a place. So proper nouns are automatically definite because they refer to something specific. Whenever you mention a name of a person, it's automatic. So for example, a person, Muhammad, and a place, Mecca, right? Egypt, Misr, for example. These are all definite because it's referring to something specific. So it doesn't matter if it looks like even if it looks indefinite. How did we determine something that looks indefinite? Tanween, right? If it has a we say it's indefinite, except for proper nouns. Proper nouns, it doesn't matter if you see a tanween, you know it's referring to a specific person. So it has to be definite no matter what, even if it has a tanween. So keep that in mind. And the proper nouns are suitable to serve as the subject of an equational sentence. And we're going to see a bunch of examples. So let me show you what they are. These names that we looked at. Muhammadun is a name. Now you see right? Does that mean Muhammadun is indefinite? No, it's definite because it's a name, even though you see tanween. Next proper noun, Allahu. Right? Definite? Of course, name of Allah. Musa. Definite or indefinite? Definite, because they're names. So all of these are names and all of these are definite. But look at the names. Some names end with a tanween, like Muhammadun ends with a tanween. Nuhun, Salihun, they all end in tanween. Some names end with a single vowel. Allahu, Ibrahimu, Adamu, Ismailu, Yusufu, Yaqubu. All these prophet names, for example, they all end in a dhamma. And other names end with no vowel at all. Musa, Mustafa, Isa, right? They end with nothing. They don't end with any vowel. So you find names in all different shapes and forms, but you know that they're all definite because they're names. This is referring to something specific, right? That's it. So that's where we come back to this rule. Names or proper nouns are suitable to serve as the subject of an equational sentence. So go back to equational sentence. Yes.
Is the only reason we're not saying Muhammad
It's not because we speak English, but even Arabs, when you end a sentence, you usually put a sukoon on it. So you say Muhammad. So it's very common to just say Muhammad. But it just depends on how people are speaking and how fast they want to speak and all of that. So the one thing, like the name Allah, for example, we would say Allah. It partly has to do with English, and then you see in those nasheeds and stuff, the who comes back, right? Allahu, Allahu. That's where the who comes back in, right? So some names. Okay, so let's take a look at this rule here. Proper nouns are suitable to serve as the subject of an equational sentence. Equational sentence. So this is an equational sentence. There's one part and there's a second part. Which one of these is the subject? Muhammad. Which one? What's this called? The what? The predicate. Thank you. It's called the predicate, right? So the subject and predicate. What comes between the subject and predicate? Is. This equal sign. This is comes in between. So Muhammadun is Right? Muhammad is, what is he? Rasulun, a messenger. What if you wanted to say Muhammad is a prophet? How would you say that? Muhammad, Muhammadun, Nabiyyun. Exactly, Nabiyyun. Alright. God is merciful. Allahu Rahimun. If you wanted to say Allah is wise, how would you say that? Allahu Hakimun. If you wanted to say Allah is magnificent, how would you say that? Allahu Kabirun would be one way. Another way is Azimun. Exactly. Alright, number 3. You want to say Musa Nabiyun. Musa is Nabiyun, a prophet. How would you say Musa is a messenger? Musa Rasulun. Very easy, right? Very easy. Why don't you say Rasulin? Because it's a predicate. And predicate always has un. That's why. Predicate always has dhamma un. So how do you say Muhammad is a man? Muhammadun Rajulun. How do you say Musa is a boy? Musa. How do you say Musa is a rich boy? Who would like to raise their hand and try? We lost. We're all over the place. Yes. Musa waladun. Did you say ghaniyu? Ghaniyun. Exactly. Musa waladun ghaniyun. How do you say Muhammad is a poor messenger? Raise your hand. Who would like to try that? Go ahead. Muhammadun Rasulun Faqiru or Run? Run, yes. Muhammadun Rasulun Faqirun. Right, so that's how we do it. Okay, pretty easy. And go straight to the exercise. Alright. So let's do all 4 so that you have no homework. But since I'm giving you the answers in class, you have to go home and do the homework again. So that when you actually answer the question, yes, you're not lying. Did someone leave their glasses here? Brother Imran. Okay. Yes. Number 1. That's mim, ha, mim, dal. Yes. In English and Arabic, it comes at the end. Like which one you talking about? Yeah. Yeah. The attributive adjective in English comes after. In English it comes before. In Arabic it comes after. Exactly. Yeah. Basically, remember, direct adjectives in English and Arabic are flipped. In English they come first. In Arabic they come after. Only direct adjectives, not predicate adjectives. Yeah. That's a good point to remember. So remember, direct adjectives in English come before the noun, but in Arabic you translate them after the noun. So rajulun kabirun, an old man. So the word old came first, but kabirun in Arabic came after rajul. So it flips around. So remember that. I heard that. Yeah. So who needs more time? Because someone just made a comment, we're giving too much time. So I think we might just move forward. Just do the first three. Sufficient. Okay, who needs more time for the first three? Got the first three down? All the non-voters voted this time? Okay. Let's see what we got. Number one. Who would like to? Number one. Number one. Hmm? With what? What's the ending? Muhammadun. Muhammadun. Yeah, but give me the Arabic first. Yeah, Hakim, help him out. Hmm? Insanun. Very good. Muhammadun. Insanun. What does that mean? Yeah. What's the whole sentence mean? Muhammad is a person. Muhammad is a person. Number two. Yes, Bismillah. Allahu Rahimun. Allahu Rahimun, which means Allah is merciful. Very good. Number three. Number three, yes. Musa Nabiyyun Azimun, which means Moses is a great prophet. Excellent. Okay? Very good. Let's move on to the opposite, translating from English to Arabic. Just do number 3 and 4. Skip 1 and 2. Just 3 and 4. Who needs more time? Okay. Who still needs a little bit more time? Okay, number 3. Like to do this. Is Allah a tyrant? No, Allah is merciful. Ali.
هل هل الله عظيم؟
Tyrant. Zalim. Yeah. It's okay. If you were this, you would know this, but it's okay. It's alright. Halillahu zalimun. You said mu or mun? Mun. Halillahu zalimun. La.
الله رحيم.
Rahimun. La. Allahu rahimun. Exactly. Good. So he noticed how he put hal and then he connected it with Allah. So he said halillahu. Right? That's correct. So halillahu. Now what if, can you use a before Allah? Well, actually you can, but you're going to change the way you pronounce it. And that's the tajweed rule if you read the Quran and all of that. And the reason for that is is the letters al in the word Allah. Remember, you don't put a before al, right? So does the word Allah, just look at it in Arabic. See that word? Is that alif lam in the beginning? Like the alif lam in the word al-kitab? Or al-qamar? Or al-talib? Who says no? Raise your hand. Who says yes, it is? Raise your hand. Okay, so see the word Allah here? See the alif and the lam? In the word Allah, is this alif lam similar to the alif lam in the word al-kitab? You know when you add alif lam to a word, is it similar? So is this an added alif lam into the word Allah, or is it part of the word? Who says part of the word? Raise your hand. And who says no, it's added into the word? So we got a difference of opinion here. So how do we resolve this? We resolve it by knowing our history. So you think that when you ask a Muslim scholar and he gives you one answer, and then you go to another Muslim scholar, sometimes you hear a different answer. So I'm so confused why they don't give me one answer. You say, oh, that's because there's different schools of thought and there's different opinions. And they're both correct. So I'm more confused now. So to confuse you more, it's not only in the field of Islamic law, but even in Arabic grammar there are schools of thought. So there's different madhabs in grammar. So there's a madhab of the Kufins and a madhab of the Basrans. And one school said that the letters al is part of the word, and other one said no, it's not part of the word, it's actually built into the word, it's not additional al. So the scholars differ. So some of you are from the Kufin madhab, and some of you from the Basran madhab, and you don't need to fight over it, it's okay. And you don't need to worry about it. So that's all you need to know. You can put hamza, it comes in the Quran, but you're going to change the pronunciation. So it's better to be on the safe side to use hal. Just use hal, makes your life easier. But can you technically do it? Yes, you can. Is it because of this rule? There's difference of opinion on whether it's the origin of this word. Okay, there's difference of opinion. So just a little side note there. So don't get too, crazy. If there's difference of opinion in grammar, right, then let all this can be difference of opinion in anything, right? Because grammar is as black and white as you can get. So difference of opinion in mathematics even, if you study higher level mathematics. So anyways, good. La Allahu Rahimun. Number 4. Who would like to do number 4? Bismillah. Who is this and who is that? Man haza wa man zalika. Good. Okay, he said haza Muhammadu wa zalika Musa. One little correction needed. What do you, Paul? Mom? Muhammadun. Alright, Muhammadun with a tanween. Good. Alright, so it should be zalika or haza Muhammadun wa zalika Musa. Very good. Alright, so just remember, Muhammadun always has tanween. Allahu never has tanween, has one vowel, and Musa is always Musa. No vowels, just alif maqsoor at the end. Alright, so next thing we're going to learn is the words of place. Here and there, these are technically adverbs, but we don't want to confuse you with more grammatical terminology, so they're words of place, rather than adverbs of place. So here and there, the words here and the words there, refers to the location of something. Here indicates something is nearby, there indicates something is distant. Just like the words that we learned, this and that. This indicates nearby or far? Near. Good. All right. So here's an example how we use this. Al-jabalu huna wal-qamaru hunaka. So what does al-jabalu mean? The mountain. The is comes in here. So this is the subject. This is the predicate. Al-jabalu is huna. Here. And this is like another sentence completely. I just threw a wow in there to get you 2 sentences. Al-qamaru is hunaka, is there. So you just use it that way. You just something here, something there. Becomes a predicate. So al-jabalu huna wal-qamaru hunaka. How do you say the teacher is here? Al-ustadhu huna. That's it. So every time if you're in class or something like that, and you came really early, you're waiting for me. You say, and as soon as I walk in, al ustadu huna. All right. And if someone says, you'll learn how to ask a question later on. If someone asks, man al ustadu, man al ustadu, who is the teacher? Your answer would be al ustadu Mustafa. It's easy, right? Or you could say al ustadu. Al-Ustad. Teacher is the teacher. All right. Al-Jabalu huna wal-Qamaru hunak. Very simple. It's really not too difficult. And let's get straight to the exercise. Let's do the first two. Should be sufficient. Yes. No. No, no. It's for male, female, for anything. actually.
I think it's this one.
We're supposed to plug it directly into here? Not in here? Oh. Oh, okay.
And this is not the right one.
No? You can try it. Hmm. You want to try it as a test? Hmm. Okay, I'll try it right after class is done. It'll work then. Okay. Okay. Okay, who needs more time to finish the first two? So half a hand go up. Okay. Yes. I mean, if you're done, you could keep on going. Yeah. Nope. So remember, direct adjectives are translated directly. Mm, the water here is old. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't really say it like that in Arabic. That sentence doesn't seem to really work in Arabic. Uh, yeah, you probably would say it that way. Al-ma'u huna qadimun. But it translates differently. So this one is completely different. So this is a direct adjective. Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's do the first two, inshallah. So number one, who would like to step up for number one? Hakim. Muhammad. Muhammadun. Hunaka. والطالب والطالب هنا. Who would like to make one of the yes? والطالب. Alright, good. And what's the translation of it? Hakim. Muhammad is there and the student is here. Good. Number two, who would like to do number two? Number two. You can tag team it if you want. Select the partner, do half and half. Okay, go ahead. من هنا المؤمن هنا المؤمن هنا, which means who is here? The believer is here. Very good. That's it. All right, and let's flip it. The first two. Who needs more time for the first two? Okay.
There is a numbering error here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, we fixed it.
6, 7,
Yeah,
8.
we fixed it.
You fixed it already? Okay, I printed it this morning.
Okay. Who needs more time on 1 and 2? We're good? Okay. Number 1. Yes. Musa huna wa Muhammadun hunaka. Musa is here and Muhammad is there. Very good. Number 2. Yes. Man hunaka al waladu huna. There or here? Huna? Hunaka. Good. So man hunaka al waladu hunaka. So who's over there? The boy is over there. Now, why did I put over in brackets? Because sometimes if I put who is over there, you start thinking, what does the word over mean? And if I taught you the word over, you put the word over in there, and then you put the word there as well. There's no over involved. So over there means there. Hunaka can mean there or over there when you're translating. So don't translate in your mind all the time. So we're going to learn the word for over. But you don't say who is over there. Okay, you don't translate literally. Right? So like if you say what's up, You don't literally use the word up. Right? You use like how are things going. So just keep that in mind. All right. So moving on, the detached pronoun. You're gonna learn the detached pronoun. You're probably thinking, where's the break? Right? We just keep on learning new stuff and just building up. That's the way we're gonna learn Arabic. Right? So the detached pronoun. What is a pronoun? It's a word which refers to a noun. A word which refers to a noun is called a pronoun, and it takes its place. So like for example, if you're saying waladun, a boy, instead of saying a boy, you can say him. Right? So him or he would take the place of the boy himself. If you're saying kitabun, what pronoun would take the place in English of kitab? It. Exactly, it. So that's what a pronoun is. So you can either translate it as he or it, depending on whether it's referring to a person or a thing. So remember something, in Arabic, there's no neuter. Right? So in English, you have he, she, and it. In Arabic, you have he and she, and depending on whether the thing is masculine or feminine, the it will automatically be either he or she. We're going to learn that more next week, but just so you know, let me give you an example. So, if you want to say he is a prophet, you say huwa. The word huwa is he. Huwa nabiyun. He is a prophet. How do you say he's a man? Huwa rajulun. How do you say he's a boy? Huwa waladun. He is a teacher. Huwa ustadun. He is a student. Huwa talibun. Right? He is a principal. Huwa principal. Exactly. Good. So we're getting the point because you haven't learned the word principal yet, right? Good. All right. Next one. You want to say it is a new pen. So you want to say it is a pen. How do you say it is a pen? Huwa qalamun. So you don't translate that as he is a pen, right? Unless the guy somehow resembles one of these pens. But huwa qalamun, it is a pen. How do you say it is a book? Huwa kitabun. It is a mountain. Huwa jabalun. Right, that's how it works. So now I threw in attributive adjective, direct adjective here. Huwa qalamun jadidun. It is a new pen. How would I say it is an old pen? Huwa qalamun qadimun. Right? How would I say it is a small pen? Huwa qalamun saghirun. Good. All right. How would I say he is a new student? Huwa talibun jadidun. Good. All right. Next one is man huwa. So you can use huwa in the question as well. Man means what? Who? Huwa. He. Who is he? Man huwa? And you answer huwa Muhammadun. He is Muhammad. What if I said man huwa and you want to answer Moses? Huwa Musa. That's it. Very simple. So this is how you use huwa. Right? It doesn't change at all. Huwa stays as huwa. There's no tanween. It stays with fatha. It doesn't change into anything else. Huwa stays as huwa. So we'll do some exercises. Let's do the first three. That's too easy, you know. Let's do the last three. Yeah, the last three. The last three. Yes. Mm-hmm. No. It's one of the new words we learned. ضيق. Hmm? The meaning? Do you have your vocabulary in front of you? No file in front of you? ضيق means narrow. All right. Let's break for prayer, inshallah, and we'll come back and keep working on after prayer, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. القارعة ما القارعة وما أدراك ما القارعة يوم يكون الناس كالفراش المبثوث وتكون الجبال كالعهن المنفوش فأما من ثقلت موازينه فهو في عيشة راضية وأما من خفت موازينه فأمه هاوية وما أدراك ما هي نار حامية. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها عين اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر.
get to my page, it doesn't show me that option. So I was talking to the neighbor too. It kind of makes it easy. Have it like this. I print the PDF, and on the other side, on the back of each one is a writing sheet. So it really makes it easy. You're able to see it. So
just send it to the TA again. Just tell her to upload it in the discussion thing because it's not working for you.
maybe also tell, because my children are doing this now, and it makes it much
Very
easier.
good. Yeah, just send her the file and tell her to upload it in the discussion section. And we'll do it, inshallah.
And also tell people, because I see people having a hard time. I say, what is that?
Once you make a discussion, it gets everyone sees the discussion. They'll automatically see it, inshallah.
Yeah, so it's a good idea.
Were you able to check the security cam? So,
No, I didn't.
sorry. No, Sammy was asking. So I said, oh, I'll ask.
Didn't check it.
फिर मैंने कहा चलते चलते कल सुबह इंशाल्लाह
Okay, so who needs more time to finish the last three? Okay. How much time is needed? Shout out 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Huh? 1 minute? Okay. 3 minutes? 2 minutes. Okay. All right. Okay. Number 6. Anyone care to? Go ahead. Bismillah, yes. أهو أستاذ؟ لا هو طالب طويل. Good. What is it? Is he a teacher? No. He is a tall student. Good. Very good. Number 7. Yes, Bushra. ما هناك. هناك نهر ضيق. Good. What does it mean? What is there? There is a narrow river. Good. Number 8. Yes. Where are you seeing the word haza? أهنا جبل كبير؟ نعم. Good. What does it mean? It doesn't have to be perfect English. Here is here a big mountain? Meaning, is there a big mountain here? Basically, in English. Yes. And the answer is yes. Now, good. Okay. Any questions on this? Okay. Let's flip it. Oh yeah, don't forget. When two sukuns come together, the first one becomes a vowel. Well, so for example, in the case of the word man, it becomes a kasra man. So look at number 5. See number 5? You have the word man and you have the word al-walad. So we said whenever you have two sukuns in a row, the noon and the lam with the sukun, what happens to the first the sukun? Turns into a kasra. So how would you pronounce this? Man al-waladu, and you read it connected. How would you say it? Manil waladu. So that's in the footnote for you. Okay. Let's do English. The first 2 only. You can do the rest at home. Just the first 2. Okay, number one. Number one. Uh, let's see. In the back, yeah. Okay. Huwa rajulun. Good. He is a man. Huwa rajulun. Number two. It is a small pen. You newcomers. Okay, go ahead. Oh wait, just you want to do it? I saw a half hand go up. Okay, go ahead. Huwa qalamun saghirun. Wouldn't that mean he is a small pen? It's correct. It's correct. It also means it is a small pen. So yes, huwa qalamun saghirun. You gotta be confident in your answer. It's correct. Alhamdulillah. Huwa qalamun saghirun. Right? If you're talking about, your friend or something like that, it's different. So it's correct. Huwa means it or he. So good. So we're done. Yeah. Huna and huwa. Huna means here. Huwa means he. Yeah, two totally different words. So, okay. Moving on. Yeah. Huwa is? No, huwa is only for masculine gender. No, female we'll learn next week. Yeah, inshallah.
What is it, by the way?
It's here. Here. We'll learn it. It's next chapter, inshallah. So. Okay, so the next thing we learn is adjectival emphasis. The word very. So how do you write the word very? Right, like very, very large, very small, very old, very new. Right. So the word very just extends the power of an adjective. Right. You know what the word very does? It always comes after the adjective. So this is in Arabic. What happens here? The noun always comes before the adjective. Adjective comes after the noun, and the very comes after the adjective. Okay, and in English, it's the exact opposite, right? This man is, this is a very new student. Very, right? Then comes the adjective, then comes the noun. In Arabic, it's completely flipped around. Noun, then adjective, then the very comes. You just flip it around completely, 180 degrees. Okay, so always comes after the adjective. So let's take a look. The word for very is jiddan. Jiddan. So we know Musa qawiyun means Musa is just forget the jiddan. Musa qawiyun. Musa is strong. Musa da'ifun. Musa is weak. Musa kabirun. Musa is old. Or perhaps he's big, depending on what he's talking about. You just add jiddan at the end. Musa qawiyun jiddan. Musa is very strong. Just add the word jiddan. You don't have to change it or anything. It's not jiddun, it's always jiddan. Always jiddan. Alright? Huwa faqirun jiddan. He's very poor. How do you say he's very rich? Huwa ghaniyun jiddan. What if you said huwa jiddan ghaniyun? You don't do that because jiddan comes after the adjective. That's it.
Is that how it's always spelled?
That's the way it's always going to be spelled, jiddan. And you'll learn it maybe in a year why that is the case. Don't worry about it. It's always jiddan. Okay? Any questions on this? Pretty clear? All right. Let's do this homework. Answer the following questions with a no and give the opposite description. So you change the answer to the opposite and make sure to write everything. So I put an example for you. Hal huwa kafirun ba'idun. What does that mean? Is he a distant disbeliever? You answer La huwa mu'minun qareebun. So you change kafir to mu'min, you change ba'id to qareeb. Your goal is to answer always these questions with no, and you give the opposite meaning. La No. Huwa, he is a nearby believer. Has a metaphorical meaning. Okay? So, so do the first two. Just do the. Oh, there's no jiddan, right? Do number 2 and 3. 2 and 3. There's no opposite. Just don't put very in. It's not very. I can't. I don't know if there's an opposite. No, you can't put the opposite of jiddan. So well, when you put the opposite of the adjective, the opposite of the whole sentence comes in. So opposite of very weak is very strong. So the very stays. Yeah. So don't put the opposite of jiddan, just the opposite of the adjectives. Yeah. Instead of saying there, you could put here as well, if you want to put the entire opposite. I changed it so it says indicate the opposite description. So that could be read in that way or not that way. Okay, let's take a look. Number 2. Who would like to volunteer for number 2? Yes, go ahead. Let Bushra do it. You took the class already. Bushra, go ahead. Okay, did I hear correctly? Halil rajulu hunaka? No, I didn't. Okay. Halil rajulu hunaka. Good. And what does it mean? Okay, so what's the answer? La Huwa huna. Okay, you threw the huwa instead of rajul. That's fine. Alright, so la huwa huna. That works. Or you could say la rajulu huna. Number 3. Yeah, if you didn't, it's fine because it's not really a description. It's okay. Number 3. Go ahead. أهو أستاذ جديد جدا؟ لا. هو طالب قديم جدا. Very good. What does that mean? Is he a very new teacher? No. But what did you say? This student is very what? The student or a student? Okay, no, a student is very old. The translation is a little bit off. Your Arabic was correct. You said لا هو طالب قديم جدا. So translate huwa. What is huwa? He. Okay. طالب. He is a very old student. Exactly. There you go. You got it. No, he is a very old student. لا هو طالب قديم جدا. Good. Okay. Now one more exercise and we're done for the night. So just do number 2 and that's it. Just number 2. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, number 2. Who wants to try it? Ali, bismillah.
هل البيت الكبير نظيف جدا؟
هل البيت الكبير نظيف جدا? Is that what you said? Good. Okay.
نعم هو نظيف جدا.
نعم هو نظيف جدا. Very good. MashaAllah. Alright. Now we're going to do a real quick review of all the words that we've learned so far, starting from right to left, top to bottom. We're just going to say it straight in Arabic. So see if you can follow along with the reading from your vocab list and see how many you can get. Ready? Okay. هنا نظيف وسخ فقير غني هناك. In Arabic, not in English. You're supposed to look at the English and say the Arabic. Let's start again. Alright, ready? You look at the English and you say it in Arabic. Alright, it's a class. Ready? هنا نظيف وسخ فقير غني هناك عظيم حكيم مؤمن نبي فرعون رحيم ظالم إنسان رسول الله موسى محمد واسع ضيق حجر نهر طويل كبير صغير هذا قلم بعيد ذلك رجل لا قوي ما جديد قصير طالب ولد قمر ثقيل قريب نعم ما مسلم من بيت or هل مسجد كتاب وقديم أستاذ باب جبل ضعيف خفيف جدا هو كافر. Very good, mashallah. So you should be doing this at home a bunch of times in front of the mirror, looking at your lips. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.